very first thing what I'm doing is I'm widening my stance, taking my hips further away from him and arching my back. Next, my hands are coming around, catching his elbows, and I'm reaching to his hips, extending myself further away by applying so much pressure and compression to his grip. The moment I beat him in this position and his hips are further away than mine, I'm wrestling him down with my head by turning my toes sideways. My feet turning sideways, and I'm going in my right hand, reaching between his legs until the grip is open and I find myself in this position. We'll do this once more. Level change, wider stance, stick your butt out. Bring your hands around, compress these hands, stretch it out simultaneously, turning your feet sideways and wrestling his head down, reaching all the way through with your overhook, just like so. My friends, this is such a textbook fundamental technique to start understanding the principles of defensive mechanism when somebody beats you in this one of the most powerful grips from chest to chest position, which is two underhooks. Very important for you to attain these fundamental steps before you start applying a special counter throwing techniques, forward sacrificial techniques, backward, or just being able to work with it. What if scenarios? What if I did this and turned that way? I grab it here, now I go there, and what's not, okay? His eyes are constantly measuring your surface, the surface of danger. Spin, side kick into a shot. When you're faking, don't fake like this. You see what I did? Look at this. I'm too small to be a great threat for him. Now look, a simple adjustment, such a simple adjustment. I did my kick. When I'm about to do the fake, the diversion, I'm opening my palms. Look, both of the palms are open. The lead hand palm is turned. The rear arm is here. Believe it or not, it creates such a big surface for your opponent to measure now. Then, on top of that, I'm showing him the bottom of my foot. And now look how much more surface he receives. Right now, you will experience that when you train with your partner, when he does this and shoot versus this and shoot. It's two completely different animals. So add those little things because it costs so cheap to add, but the result is huge. One more time. You see? Show the bottom of the foot and show the edge. Look and shoot from there. Same thing for the teeth. Now we practice. One. Look at this. You see how I show? Whoop. Boom. Then we go. 1, 2, 3. Let's go. Often this happens. People shoot for a single and they try to run the fight and the guy's jumping. The third one, I split, hook, lift, and drop. Form. Many people are not taught this technique and it's relatively simple. I'm on a single leg. Before I run the pipe, there's a slight lift action happens. You see? Only then I run the pipe. So I shot, one, lift. You see, I'm going up and then I go down. The counter reaction allows me to drop him on the floor. Don't go straight for it. Drop and don't go. It may work once in a while, but if you want a higher percentage rate, up and then we go down. Okay, continue. 1, 2, 3.
Test your strength with this push-up challenge. Record it and tag Ozzy MMA.
My friends, what if I told you I can share with you a framework to use during the wall wrestling in an offensive stance or in the defensive stance, just like so, from this position, which will increase your takedown success rate and your defense success rate up to 70–80%. Yes, this may sound a little like a magical pill, but I promise you, anybody who understands the fundamental principles of setting yourself in a default position here, setting yourself up in a default position here, from which you can build your attacks or your defense, instantly takes himself from the average to a pro level. And please understand, every physical activity, that is weightlifting, sprinting, jumping, no matter what physical activity you do, One thing they all have in common, it is the fundamental and most functional default position. If I'm about to deadlift, I have a default position. If I'm about to throw my jab, I have the most functional default position. Hence, everything we do against the wall, offensively or defensively, will have its own framework, which is built from a default position. In my upcoming online seminar, my friends, I'm going to explain to you what are the default positions when I have an underhook. What are the default positions when I'm on a single leg, he has the wrist control. What are the default positions if he shot to the doubles, locked his hands around my hips? What is my default position to work from here? All these little intricacies of wall wrestling will be shared with all the participants of my online seminar.
You're right. If you've done this several times already, let's do the benches, the arms, real arms, towards the arms, into the collarbone, throw that ball right here, and I'm forced to pull back. You retract. These pockets I turn to the waist, my left follows, and my right ear next to his body. There's no like, no statement. Us. Oh, this already is double leg. Where my bottom leg is chopping him, my head is cutting him, and my hands are compressing. So 3 actions happen at the same time. Chop, press, compress. Oh, then this box and techniques now. Anything that moves is already moving back. Therefore, the mind in the moment, I always have them thinking in labor, not just what I want to do, but what I'm taking down what I want to do, but how he reacts to my setups. What kind of reaction he has to my setups. If he's bad, simple function. Oh, this is one of the best. I know powerful. I know certain that. Let's take this. I shoot. If he's a guy who replies, who's trying to counter me, look, as I'm trying to get close, he throws that cross. Okay, I think about it now. Look, I show, this is my turn. But the freaking guy who's always on his heels every time I try to get close, he's fine, just do not shoot out this guy in the open. Get the wall behind him.
This exercise is designed for you to build muscle memory on the transitions and the grips without thinking too much, and a lot of fitness in your legs. Your legs are lazy and heavy on the ground. You're not going to be able to wrestle well from the headlocks if you're not moving your feet well. That's how it goes. I'm going to start on the control of the jaw line and the triceps. From here, I pop in once, get in the grip. Pop in second time, controlling the hand, pushing in my hand through. I'm brushing my biceps through his triceps area, locking my hands together, pinching my elbows to each other, bringing the head control. Opposed to finishing all the way, I'm getting my head back up, my grip is switching, I'm turning my head to the side, going around, locking it here, and dropping him to his shoulder. Similar to the previous technique, I'm wedging one area, pushing the other area through, again brushing my arm through the back of his head, locking it up, pinching my elbows together, getting the lock in. He turns on his stomach, I'm releasing the grip, turn, switching my head, going to the other side, inserting the underhook, this time I'm trying to turn on the cement mixer. The moment I receive resistance, again I'm switching my head, my feet are moving, I'm getting the lasso, blocking his shoulder off, stepping by his knee line, falling into the guillotine. Squeezing a little bit, now my leg steps out, I extend him, he doesn't fall, stay on your knees. I scissor my legs, get back up, and we are back in the default position. Dynamics that happen. First one, hook, boom, jab. Second one, hook, boom, overhand. And third one, I split, hook, lift, and drop. Are we clear? 1, 2, 3.